Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, guys. I'm excited. Let's get into it, man. Let's just get into it. Let me pull the mic check. Is the mic good? Let's get into it. What are we looking at? There's a risk disclaimer right there. Trading futures involves risk. CFTC rule 4.41 for more information on that. All right. Let's see what we're looking at. What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all pulling up to the stream, man. First things I'm looking at whenever I pull up a new chart, looking at some of the higher time frames, looking at where we open, looking at VWAP, which we're right at the moment. VWAP's at 140, so we're a couple of points above VWAP. But we are holding above VWAP. No Discord announcement? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could make one real quick. We'll do it tomorrow. All right, let's check out some markets, though. Of course, gold, nice open on the Sunday, rallied up and just holding structure like a boss. Check out Bitcoin. Little recovery on Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin went all the way down to 60. That is crazy. Morning, what's up, Willis? Okay, this is a really strong bounce here on NQ. Surprised they let it dip so much. 250s to 160, like a 100-point pullback there. But the recovery we're seeing off of that level is nice. Still above VWAP. Morning, good to see you back. Yeah, appreciate you being back, man. All right, we're here. Got a full week ahead of us. We'll be here every morning. This is a really strong. I mean, this is, don't try to step in front of that. It's just a really strong recovery off of 160. It's like, why'd they let it dip so damn hard if they're gonna bounce? I mean, yeah, it's a strong bounce. 100-point swing. Market's been open for an hour. So something happened over well, I got the email on like Friday. TopStep moved my daily loss limit up to 4,500, which I don't know if I love, but it went from 3K to 4,500. I don't ever plan on hitting that unless I'm one of those days where I'm trying to be really aggressive, but I really do not plan on trying to hit that. I'm not sure why they increased it, but they increased it. I didn't even request or anything. I would express that I can't place a trade on MGC. Yeah, I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I think I can trade MGC. Yeah, I can. So I would get caught in a fucking breakout when I take a little test trade. Let's not do that shit this morning, please. Come on, gold. All right, let's focus on NQ. I think we'd like to try to position ourselves long here on NQ. I mean, if we're still above VWAP. VWAP's sitting at like 145 now. We're holding structure so far out of the open. Pullbacks have gotten bought up. Might be interested in trying to buy any dip here under 225. See what the price action looks like. Or maybe just a quick scalp through like 254. See if we can get a quick entry. Maybe I can get in long here with a really tight stop at 226. All right, we're gonna have our stop very tight here at 226. Looking to catch this breakout through the previous highs, 254 high day. Maybe add into it. If we can break through 254 with some volume, yeah, I'd like to add into this. Let's get a clean move through 254, see if we can add. Okay, I added some more. I'm at 6 now. I want to see us above 260 so I can go break even on this. So we broke the highs. Now we just need to see some follow through. And we get a little bit of follow through, some clean continuation out above this level. Give it a couple minutes, see if we can start to clear up a little bit. That's exactly what we want to see. Now we're break even. Come on, just hold structure a little bit here. Let's hold this level a little bit. Oh, you're killing me. 70s to 50s. You don't hold anything. That's losing a lot here. Not loving this here. Low 50s, just not looking strong. Prove me wrong. I would love for you to prove me wrong, but this isn't even here. Like kind of 260s getting rejected now. This needs to break above 265 or it's gonna fade. Not loving it. I'm gonna cut that. Oh, that might have been a shitty cut. It just wasn't looking good. I was like, we rejected 20 points, which, you know, it is what it is. In Q, it's not the craziest move, but just here, like the 60s rejecting like that, and then we opened here and just can't, like, we just weren't seeing it until right after I got out of the fucking trade. Typical. I don't mind that cut. Maybe overmanaged it a little bit, but I don't think I mind it. I wasn't seeing what I wanted to see. Of course, now we're gonna go, but I just didn't care for that. That's okay. There's another trade around the corner. All right, so since we're above VWAP, anybody's just joining in, trying to kind of understand my process, I'm looking for long scalp opportunities, preferably breakout trades, as buyers are showing control above VWAP. That's really my goal. So, I mean, as long as we're above the price, 25,148 on the NQ, I'm going to continue looking for long trades. Yeah, guys, with the contract sizing, I mean, a lot of firms are doing it now. I think My Funded Futures now has put restrictions on. Apex definitely has. I think Alpha has. And honestly, I'm sure more will in the future. I mean, I'm sure more will, to be honest. Just buying gold is a cheat code. Yo, anybody just joining in here, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate it. Just real transparent trading. Not always the most entertaining thing, but trading a live account, a realistic perspective of what it looks like to maybe trade full time and what that looks like for the typical person. We're still holding like around the 250s here. I mean, some pullback attempts here, but we're not really breaking down. 240s, 250s, this level, this general level is holding pretty well here. Obviously that could change, but we're starting to base out a bit. Okay, I'm thinking about trying to get back into a long for the re-break of the high day, 270s. All right, I'm gonna try to get into a long position, see what the price action looks like from here. We'll see a break at 265s, really. See if we can get a push back to the highs. We're rallying, holding structure. Buyers are holding and respecting that 240 level of support. So I'm gonna get long here, see if we can take some into the 270s. If we can actually get some momentum through like the 260s, 270s, I'd love to be adding, but right now it's a little sticky up here. We've been open for about an hour and 15. All it takes is one nice breakout trade where we can get a clean range through the structure, and then just be able to add into it aggressively to make a tremendous amount, you know, compared to how much we're risking. That's the key. Just need to get a little bit of follow through here. 260s needs to break out to the upside. All right, I'm gonna add 3 more. I'm in 6. Got a manual stop. If we just start to dump out, I'm gonna get out, but trying to size in as we break through a level. We gotta get it. We gotta get 275s here, bub. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more clarity before I add another 3. I want to see us above 275 first. I'm gonna commit to go and break even now. If I need to reposition, I'll just reposition. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna look to add. Oh, come on. You gotta break out, bro. Right now the 5 minutes just being a pain in the ass. Keep getting these hammers off the top. Like, we're not holding structure above 270 at the moment. All right. Can't catch a breakout trade at the moment. Let's just wait for another opportunity. Is that 50 EMA on your 500 tick chart? You know what it is? It is, I think, but I don't really use it for that. No, it's the 20. I have the 20 on my 500 tick chart, but I don't really use it, to be honest. I mean, sometimes I will. I make an effort to try to use it a little bit more because it seems to be pretty effective whenever we're in a nice clean sell-off and like we're moving quickly. The EMA like seems to hold. This 20 holds really well on the 500 tick chart. From what I've noticed, I haven't actually effectively taken any trades using that strategy, but it can be clean sometimes. So what I mean, what we're looking at this. I mean, yeah, we're looking at this. This funkiness right here, this hesitation to get above. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, this hesitation to get above 270 right now is like keeping us a break-even trader today. And get a clean candle through this high, I mean, we're killing it. Especially with how we're going to add into this if we can get it to break out. But right now, this stickiness is just not it. We're having so much trouble just getting 20 points above this high. So it has all the potential to continue breaking to the upside. I mean, the structure is still holding. We just need a little bit of follow through is all. That's really the issue. Just need a little bit of follow through. That is all we need. A little bit of follow through. I don't really want to be entering above 270. I'm just kind of disgusted by that. Although it might go here. See if we can get into it. See if we can get into this breakout. It needs to go here though. It needs to work out quick. I'm in 6. Let's go for a run to 300 here. Break that high again with momentum. I'm going break even. 3 more. Let's get above 290s. I want some separation from my entry to go break even here. All right, I'm gonna go break even a little early here. So all we need to do to make some solid money in this market is for NQ to go more than 10-15 points here with clean direction, right, without chop, in order for us to make several $100s with this aggressive scaling in kind of strategy. Let's go get 300s. That's all you need. I just need the market literally to print money hand over foot. All I need to do is position myself, size in aggressively, and then have the market move 10-15 points in one direction with no chop. That's all I need. Even still, we might not be able to bail out of this early enough. Now, the issue is the trade accuracy is going to be, like, can you emotionally handle that trade accuracy might be a little crap? But most of your losses are going to be break evens. You know what I mean? Most of your losses are going to be break evens. Can you stomach it? Come on, brother. There's a chance I get stopped out of this. This market's just not getting any follow through. No follow through. No follow through. Maybe I shouldn't be greedy and just take 270s to 300s, but this is so typical right now. We're seeing a break of the highs and then it just sets a range. Super kind of boring price action on that. Not looking for anything crazy. Just a little bit more above 300 would have been nice to see. We're gonna get tagged out at 270s, but it is what it is. One of these is all we need. This candle, one that doesn't leave drastic wicks on either side. That would be nice. All right, let's reassess the sitch. I don't hate you right now at the moment in Q. I just with the ATR where it's at, like this, how volatile this market is, you would think that maybe we could clear, you know, more than 20 points before we just retrace it all the way back down. That's kind of what's leaving me with like a little bit of a yucky taste right now in my mouth. It's like the potential's there, but we just right here it's just sticky. Like we're breaking, yeah, we are trending higher, but man, as far as momentum and speed goes, it's like nothing crazy. This was the only decent move right here in the past hour. 60s to 300. But I mean, if we're not, yeah, I guess if we're not getting out of the highs, like we've already given back 50% of that move, so. Breakout potential is a little bit weak today. Yeah, the daily ATR is sitting here at 520. I mean, so that means over the last 14 days, the average range that we've set in a session is 500 points. So we have that wide of a range, but we're having trouble just clearing high of day by more than 15 points before we just pull it all back. This market's too volatile to be having issues trying to break the highs like that. I don't think it's weak, but it's just the price action for me to try to get long is a little bit yucky. Just can't seem to break and go. It's like chopping its way up. Yep. Plus, I mean, on the daily here, we are still kind of at the lower half of the range on the daily. We're just at like 50%. So this could be a pullback point as well. Could be a pullback point as well. So we're just gonna be cautious. I'm sure there'll be more trades to be taken here, but on one side, could have a higher time frame pullback around this area. On the other side, the breakout potential is a little bit lame today. What up? Got burned today? Sorry to hear that, bro. I'm trying not to get. I'm just sitting break even. I tried to hit a couple breakout trades here. We can't seem like even this. We'll watch this and see if we get more than look. So the previous high, you want to see it more than 15 points of clean, like actual clean direction before it just chops you to shit. Little sample here if that's how it works. It's like this is now the only time we get a clean breakout. Yeah, this is 15, 20 point. Look, it's one directional. We haven't seen this for a minute. I mean, we saw it here, but even then, it just couldn't hold it that well. I mean, it held it, but it gave back most of it. It gave back 50% of it. Here we go. Now IQ's breaking away. And we have that last week's high at 350. Now it's giving us a clean breakout. This looks like a high probability trend into 350s now. I mean, we're just so close to it that I can't imagine we don't. Talking another 25 points. Got in long. I'd like to see us hold above 315 here. See if we can go make a break into the 350s. Might be able to add. Who knows? Let's see. That's an aggressive pullback. We'll give it 1 second, see if it can hold. So why we start with small size, right? I'm starting with 3, only adding whenever it starts to become a winning trade. But the risk, you know, initially is always going to be kept very tight. Also gives me a little bit of room to kind of let it decide if we're going to maybe get an aggressive retracement, then we come back up and get back above the entry. You can manage it from that angle as well. So I'm looking for, if we can get 325 again, 325 to 350, we're looking for like another 20 points of upside here. See if we can maybe add in. This is about the level I'd like to see this hold here. I'm gonna bell. We can always get back in. I'm gonna bell out there. Can always get back in. That's looking good again. Like I said, I can always get back in. I'm back in. After I see what I like, I can get back in, right? It's that easy. Let's see, retested that 30 level now. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Patrick? Like how we're holding structure just under this high. We can start to see some speed back into this 30 level. I'm going to try to buy some more, average in. Killing me in Q. We gotta hold something. Damn, look at the hourly. Look how they closed that hourly candle. Just wondering if this hourly wants to put in a wick under like 310 here. It might not though. That's a strong hourly close. Anybody just joining, we're looking to catch this breakout trade from 320s to 350s here. Previous highs. Looking to see some momentum through the 20s into the 30s so we can try to go break even on that. Should be a pocket here from like 30s to 50s where we can just get a clean trend to the upside with no pullbacks, hopefully. That's where I'd like to be adding in aggressively. Sellers have already conceded so much of this that, yeah, looking for this previous high doesn't seem like a big task, especially with how strong that hourly candle closed. So we're just waiting, being a little bit patient. I don't love sitting in trades this long, but shit, I mean, the stop for me is like manual, but I don't know. Like we could dip under 310 even briefly, but I wouldn't want to hold on to any crazy dip, to be honest. Not that I think the trade's gone to shit if we get under 310, because I feel like this hourly could go put a lower wick in and then come back in, but we'll figure that out. It's a nice rally back to 320s off that little support retest there, 308s. Can we get above 22? It's looking good, looking good. We got to get through 30s here. Let's get it. Let's see what we can do. We're just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see momentum on the chart for me to add into this trade. That's really what's happening now. The structure's holding. Everything's looking decent here. Obviously that can change, but we're holding bid at 300s. Buyers are still in control. We're looking for another 25 points of upside to break last week's high. This Friday's high. Just waiting. As soon as I see that strength and speed on the break of 325, like out above this high, I'm going to try to add in. Then we'll start playing defensive, keeping our stops break even. Add in what we can and see if we can take that breakout trade. Just chopping a shit right now, though, unfortunately. I'm watching this dip. I'm going to manually stop it out whenever I feel like it starts to look a little too ugly. Like more or less, I'd like to see us hold 300s here. Keep dipping, but holding. Like right now, holding that 306, holding. Look at that! Look at that dip buying off 306. Every time we get down to 300, we're just getting bought up. Good morning. What's a good edge? Everything's just kind of like stalling out right here. What's happening? How big was that hourly candle? Just a casual 220. No follow through though. This feels like it. Maybe we concede 300s for a sec. We're just like we're holding, but we're just not breaking higher. If we're not going to break higher, sellers are going to grab this biatch. Yeah, I'm not loving this now. Give it one more chance off 300s, otherwise I want to cut it. Once again, come back up to this 20 level. I like that we're doing that, but we gotta break higher. Got to break higher. We've done this a couple times. Can we hold above 320s now? All right, we're seeing momentum. I want to see us clear the 25s. So I want to get out of the 25s before I add. Yeah, still not doing it. I might bail on. I don't know, man. It's just taking a lot longer than I'd like to see. From like a momentum trade perspective, I don't want to be sitting in this trade chopping. Like structurally, it's still good. Everything's holding, but this is just, it's not the style, right? The style of this trade is not to sit in an entry at the high of the range. It's to catch the breakout with momentum. So like I'm not positioned to just sit in this chop. I'm not positioned for that. I'm positioned for a breakout. Give it, we'll see what this can do right here. Otherwise I want to kind of look to maybe manage it. Like to retest the 20s again. Okay, I'm gonna add 3. I'm in 6 now. We got to see the break right here at 325. Got to break. Looking for this to run to 350s. Little pullback here. We got to clear 30. Like I'm skeptical to add here because it just popped and then got pinned back in. I got to retest the high and break. Got to retest the high and break. This is like looking like a much weaker breakout than I want to see. Okay, I added 3 more. I'm in 9 now. We got to get from 30s to 40s here. I'm not loving how we're popping the highs and then it's just like fading back down. Really do not like that. It's a weak breakout. Yeah, this is looking yucky. I took a lot of it. I mean, I'm not like I'm adding into that. I'm not seeing the price action I want to see. Like it looked good initially, but what I did was I covered some of the risk there. I took 6 off of it while I was up a little bit, which made this look really strange, but it is what it is. I was just trying to cover some of the risk. I just wasn't liking the price action I was seeing there for good reason. I think that was a good cut. Nothing here is looking, yeah, this is just like all right. I'm sitting here wondering if that's about as much opportunity as we're going to see in the NQ today. We get a run to 350s now. Try to get long, see if we can catch the break to 50s here. Cut it out if it starts to play too much. Looking for a clean 20 points of upside. That's all we need. Subtle retest, but go higher. All right, now the issue is that we're breaking the highs by like a point or two, and then just the pullbacks are just insane. We're not running. We're not trending. So much reluctancy to go higher here. Like that was good, 35, but then it's a pop by 3 points, and then we're back. We just need to break out here is the issue. The breakouts have been ugly so far. It's a decent retest at 36. Can we break it? All right, we got a chance here. We're looking for 15 points. So the target's coming closer. That previous week's high is only 15 points away at this point. But God, is this a painful breakout trade to try to get into, dude. Ugh. This is like disgusting. World's most difficult breakout trade. 350s. We're looking, I mean, can we get 12 points? Can we go 12 points without pulling back 15? Can we do that? I don't think we can do that, chat. I'm gonna break it. I'm done playing with the back and forth pinball. You're either gonna go or you're not. You either go or you don't. It's okay either way. It is rough. It's just rough price action. Like we're getting there, but we're not getting a clean 10 points of upside without giving it all back a second later. I hate when that happens. Like the breakouts are just so weak. Yeah. I don't even want to sit through. Yeah, this is. GG's, brother. We just can't catch one. The yuckiest 30 point, like 30-minute range ever. Hey man, but on the bright side, from a risk management perspective, I mean, we're over here flip-flopping with 9 micros every trade we've kind of been in that deep, and like at our worst we're down 160. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Dude, nothing's ever going to keep gold down. Look at gold. Nothing's ever going to keep this thing down. Yo, appreciate everybody in the YouTube chilling in here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Can we just do 100 likes? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're looking at gold here. Gold's approaching 5,100 at the moment. And now it's at 5,100. See, that's the kind of breakout I need on NQ. Like, we just actually teleport. We teleport 5 points. Because 5 points on gold's solid. NQ's getting bought back up again. $346 is what we were looking for. It's not out of reach by any means. Think of NQPA today. I mean, this is a nice buy and hold if you got in earlier, but as far as like trying to catch a breakout trade up here is actual garbage. It's been so difficult. I mean, we're barely down, mainly just taking scratches, but it's been really crap, honestly. Thumbnail fire, bro. Just wait. I made one for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and they go hard. I'm not gonna lie. They go hard. I just have to. Yeah, I would show y'all, but y'all just gonna have to wait. Took that on the cruise? No, bro. That's AI. That's all AI. That's from Wolf of Wall Street. Whenever he's on the yacht. What do we want to do? Do I want to attempt this breakout trade that's burned me a couple times? What's changed? Has anything structurally? Has anything changed? Other than like we have more structure beneath us to work off of? Has anything actually changed here? Can we get 10 points of upside without getting our asses handed to us? That's all we need is 10 points. Let's see if we can catch 35 to 45, maybe 50. Maybe add. I don't want to speak too early on that. Come on, baby. Give us the high. Catch a little breakout. I mean, you could sell it all the way off after we break out for all I care. Just break the high. Break the high. What are we waiting for? I'd really love to be adding down. It's a nice dip off 30s though. Yikes. I think trying to catch a breakout trade on this price action is just not it today, man. I mean, we can do it. We need this 5 minute to flip. Let's get it. All right, we're in. Need 40s to break here. Maybe it would have been better to wait for 40s to break in hindsight, but liking this 500 tick chart, we have like a triple top here. We continue testing it. We should get a breakthrough 40s here, even briefly. And then we just want to see 40s to fit, like 10 points. Can we get 10 points? I know we can. It's not that big of a deal. Dill pickle. See, this is the issue we've been having. I catch it, like we get, with the timing there is good. The anticipation is good to get in, then we break it, and then it's unable to hold its self up there. It's just structure, like the structure breaks, and then we just can't. It's just like it becomes the weakest thing ever. There's no breakout. The breakouts are so weak. I mean, they're weak until they aren't. I understand that. Here we go. Let's see 50s. Be lucky to just get break even today, dude, with this price action. There we go. Give me some room. Bust that boy. Bust that bitch. Brother, quit spamming. Where's Nightbot when I need him? Where's Nightbot? This is about where I plan to get. I mean, that's all I was really looking for, to be completely honest. I was just a little curious to see if for a second this market could actually hold 10 points. That might have been a mistake though. No retest, no retest of 52. Let's see. Excuse me. Nothing, huh? Nothing at all. Let's get 52s. You're killing me, Smalls. Killing me. We just can't. I mean, we can't hold a damn level. I bailed out there. I just wasn't loving it. Wasn't loving it. Just a casual break even type of day, I guess. Where is Nightbot? All right, so what did we catch there? Like 30s averaged in and then popped it out like there. I don't know. I mean, we could have done much. I mean, I could have done much better on the exit, but to be fair, the breakouts today have just honestly been very backstabby. So I don't really regret anything. We haven't been able to really break out today. It's been rough. Every move through a new high seems to just get stomped on minutes after. So I don't really regret the exit. We will get green though, mark my words. So it broke previous day high here at 45s now. Trend is very much up. I'm just curious to see like what the recovery looks like here if we're looking at the daily, right? Like, yeah, that is a strong bounce off of 24 200s, the lows of the range on the daily. It's an aggressive bounce for sure, but like, is it going to be this clean all the way back up to the highs, or do we kind of start to hesitate somewhere in here and swing? We'll see. Anything could happen. You said what? People don't come to learn? Well, that's their problem. That's not my problem. How wide do you set your stops? You usually target 1-to-1. Yeah, I'm usually targeting 1-to-1, man. And then if it starts to look better, then you can widen it out. But I'm looking for breakout trades. So yeah, I usually look for about a 1-to-1. But as we move towards TP, I'm sizing in and I'm going break even. So my risk is really off the table pretty early in the trade. Gold's seen some nice selling off that 5100 level. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy, G. Made shit for money long today. Yeah, I mean, that's funny, man, because just because the market's trending up, it's not as easy to just make money long. I've only taken long trades today and I'm down $3. I've only taken long trades today on NQ and I'm down $3. It hasn't been the cleanest move. It has not been the cleanest move. Apart from the first hour, everything after that's just been really ugly. $3 can get you a hot dog. Yeah, well, we're trying to make like, I would like to make on average like 300 a day. Be happy with 300 a day, which is just one clean breakout trade. Sizing into one clean breakout trade. That's all it takes. Sizing into like 6-7 micros on one clean breakout trade. Look for like 20, 25 points, 20 points. That's all it takes. But yeah, nothing's been super. It hasn't been clean. Just it has not been clean. It's a very ugly trend. How old are you? Guess, bro. Guess. 26. Yeah, no, I'm 27. Cautious about NQ, maybe pulling back a little more aggressively. Like whenever we have a weak trend with weak structure, like we're breaking highs by like 10 points and then setting more ranges. Like these can reverse just as easily as they could infinitely grind higher. So it's like, yeah, I'm 27. Yeah. You'd think VWAP would be curling a little bit more here to the upside. I wonder if we even see VWAP today. Might just not see it the rest of the day. Show me a breakout. Show me a breakout. Quiet Monday. Yeah, I would like to just be green today, man. I'd be just happy with like a couple $100. We're like 2 for 8 on breakout trades, and the ones we've lost have just been like break even mostly. What's your max loss versus daily target? My daily loss limit's 4,500. TopStep just increased that this weekend for some reason. I don't know why. Should probably lower it because I don't really ever plan to try to hit that. Yes, market. If you could just introduce some speed here, I would love to partake. Can you give us a little bit of speed here? I didn't really get a chance to try to position myself on this breakout. This is the same thing we've seen all day. Like, you break the high a day and we come back 15 points. You could almost just short high a day breaks and look for like 10 points and instantly hit TP on them. Like, almost instantly. Like, what we've seen all day is that we break highs and then we pull all the way back in. So whatever the previous structure is, we just pull it back in. It's happened for constantly today. How's the Tradeify live account? Good question. She gone. She gone. I took about 20K in payouts from it, but first of all, I hate trading on TradingView. That's not really an excuse, but yeah, no, she gone. I got moved to live with 30, and then most of that time was like me working towards the 30 profitable days to withdraw, you know, most of the balance. But by that time, I had gone through a bit of a drawdown, given how hard these markets have been to trade. So plus that one was a little bit easier to, I think my DLL was 5K on a 30K account. So yeah, we just kind of got cooked a little bit. I did take about 80% of the balance out in payouts though, so I'm not too mad about it. It is much easier to just manage this TopStep account though, to be completely honest. Yeah, that's the first live account I've lost with a prop firm. But she gone. Yep, we break highs and then we come back in 10 points. I think that's happened literally for the past 3 hours. That's the only thing that we're seeing. Break highs, come back in 10 points. That's high. Are you aiming for 90% green days in that case? See, yeah, JK, the daily loss limit isn't set by me, and honestly, I don't like the daily goal that I have. It's, yeah, I mean, like, I don't plan on I trade a couple micros. Things are very managed over here on this account. So yeah, on paper, I guess what you're saying, like, I don't really have a daily profit goal either. Always obviously would be nice to make on a day that doesn't really offer a lot of setups. It would be nice to walk away with a couple $100, but yeah. What's your average daily loss limit? Like, manually, if I'm stepping away usually after. I don't like to go the way I've been trading, which is like trying to kind of manage my risk a lot with a small starter position. If it doesn't work out, I'm cutting it quick, and if it does, I'm adding in aggressively and break even at worst from there. So with that, it's like, and I can't go past 9 micros at the moment. So yeah, we're not looking to lose more than like 800 to $1,000 in a day. See, now we're breaking out, but it's a little bit hard to predict at the moment. Do I follow the theme of every time we break high a day, we pull back in 10 points? Could I look for 10 points here and get rewarded? Let's see. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try 10 points. We might be totally wrong. Maybe this is the one time we break out and just never come back. Let's see. I'm looking for 10 points because every time we've broken high a day by a few points, we come back in 10 points. I could be wrong. This is actually starting to look a little bit strong. Maybe I am wrong now. Maybe we finally break out with purpose here. If that's the case, at least we've gained some information, right? Yeah, it's looking strong now. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it's just the one time we're actually gonna break out. I don't really have any price levels that I'm looking at as resistance up here. It's just literally trying to follow the pattern of every time we've broken high of day, we've pulled back in 10-15 points right after. So that's likely to keep happening until it doesn't. See if I can just catch these quick 10-point scalps that we're talking about. Or maybe we truly are going to break out. If that's the case, let's go look at a higher time frame and see what the deal is. I added 4 more. I don't want to see too much of a pop here. In fact, I want to go break even in a second. Under 380s, I'll go break even. Let's get under 78s here. We have a, yeah, let's break 78s here. Bro, it's days like this where trading's like, I'm gonna go outside and touch grass or something. Big stretch. We're getting stuck in the muck is what's happening. F New York session. I agree. We might have to come on for their Asia. Some more resistance here on gold here, 105. I'm gonna get into a short here on gold. I want to see a breakdown through 90s. Probably stop out above, pop above into the highs again. I'll get out. See if we can scale into a short back into these lows here at 91. I'm liking this double top. Came back down, tried to break out again, rejected hard again. If we can lose, if buyers can lose 100s here, that would be exactly what you want to see. Keep it small at 2. Maybe add in if we can get back into like 96, 97. Just looking for like a quick scalp quick scalp move into like 90s, low 90s. And did y'all see the spread on gold last night? It was like a full 1.5. It was actually insane. All right, let's see if we can get some acceleration through 97. Let's see this flip off of 99s. This candle can flip red again. I want to add in, I think. All right, I'm at 4. We're looking for it right here. I got to break 97 quick. I don't know how many I can get into. What is it, 6? Looking for this to break 97 right here. When we get under 97 here, I'll go break even. Because in my opinion, 97 should be a nice sell back into 90s. Nice rejection 101. Nice rejection off 100s. Look for this to flip and break 97. All right, I'm in 6. Looking for it right now. We've tested this level 3 times. You don't want to see a breakdown here. Fairly confident we'll get it. Should get it. Just to break a 97. We'll see what the selling looks like under 97. I would expect 97s to sell to 90s here. I want to see this go here. There's 97. Gotta get under 97. Come on, 97. We're right here. It's not really putting me in a spot to be able to go break even. I mean, we haven't actually moved anywhere. We need it under 97. Third time we've tested it. Yeah, we got a break here. I'm gonna cut it. Need it under 97.3. How much time do you need? There we go. All right, we're once again, I'm looking for 97s into 90s. 97s to break into 90s. Right here, 96, 95s, 94s. Break it down. Break it down for me. I like where the stop's at. We're looking at the 5 minute. I mean, the 5 minute would need to flip back green and then pop another point. So I don't mind where this. I don't mind where the stop's at. In my eyes, this should be breaking from 90s, 96 down to 90s. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't mind where the stop's at. In fact, I like it. Got my stop right at the spot where we started breaking down aggressively. So if we reclaim it, then yeah, it's invalid. That's okay. That's a hell of a wick, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it stopped out. Nothing. What did NQ get to 400? Yeah, that had potential. Just Spire stepped in at 94. I don't know, man. Nothing super clean to catch right now. What's up? What's good, Sid? Just down 100 today. I mean, we're just like, even this, it's just been hard to catch breakout trades on. As soon as I stopped paying attention to it, I guess we got a bit of a trend. Yeah, it does. And honestly, yeah, that's a good point, Edge. And wow, hold on a second. Why is this piquing my interest again? I want to try to catch this breakthrough 94 one more time. Yeah, even if we did use the tick charts on TradingView, I still think with like how slow the data is and stuff like that, it would not be that fun anyways. So it is what it is. Okay, now we're getting volatile. Moving around quick on gold. Yeah, so we're hitting resistance here on gold, so I'm trying to catch this breakdown trade through 96. See if it wants to work with us or not, or be clean at least. I'd look to take it down to like 91, maybe break at 91, depends what it looks like. Five minute looks good on gold. All right, gold might start breaking down here. Looking for like low 90s, maybe high 80s. High 80s would be a good little target. We could break down here. Skeptical to add because we keep getting wicks off this area. And just it's hard right now. The gold range is a little bit too tight for me to try to add into it. Plus, I'm unsure if we're actually going to break with volume or not. Yeah, TradingView is laggy. I actually hate it. I actually did not. I really did not enjoy. I still don't enjoy trading on it. Just it's so bad and delayed, and like the candles are like teleporting instead of just moving. It's just like trade. I don't know. It's just weird. It's super weird. How did you build a 40K balance trading with this size? Do you think you can't build up a nice account balance trading with a couple micros? I'm really thinking about trying to add in again. Just want to make sure I'm not going to get bounced on. Pause. All right, let's see if we can catch it. I want to see aggressive selling from 93s to 90s. I'm in 6 now. 5 minutes extending nicely. Nice, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, I love gold. No, stop. Isn't it crazy how a day can change like that? Gold, marry me. Why is gold so damn good? Why are the breakout trades on gold so good? Like it's just boom, right? Just boom, no questions asked. TP out of that biatch. I imagine it hurts to be on the other side of that, but hey, that's clean. That's clean. That's just a clean move. That's all I'm asking. 96 to 86, like 96 to 88. That's all I want. Just give me that. Give me that. Yeah. To the person talking about the 40K, yeah, dude, you can easily get to it's about just consistency, man, and just stacking wins day by day. Of course. That was clean, bro. That was clean. So easy, just win every day, pretty much. Nah, just keep your risk small, man. Like goal number one should be not to lose money. Right? It's so easy to lose money in the market. Goal number one is protect your money, protect your capital. Goal number two is win. No, goal number two is, what is goal number two? If goal number one is to protect your capital, goal number two, I mean, goal number two is just, dude, I honestly think adding into winners is so, like, any of y'all can predict where the market's gonna go if you can manage your risk, manage your emotions, but more importantly, if you add into your winners, go break even more often, buddy. If you can add if you can catch a move, hold on a second. If you can catch a move, like if you can anticipate this move, right? If you can anticipate this move, it's going to be one directional, no pullbacks. You can't afford a pullback. That's the issue. You can't afford a pullback when you're break even and sizing in. But like if you're buying here with whatever your standard size is, and then you're buying that, and say this is just like a 20-minute NQ candle on the 5-minute. If you could just catch that one clean candle and add into it aggressively, like for me, it's 3 micros here, 3 micros here, 3 micros here. But you have to understand, I'm bringing my average up, so I'm going to be like, my average will probably end up like right here, but I'm in 9 as opposed to just, you know, a fraction of what I was in. And then just scaling, like I've tripled my position size, but hey, also I'm break even. You know what I mean? I'm break even. If I'm adding, I'm always going break even. And I'm just looking to catch, boom, that move, one clean move. It has to be directional and it has to work out, and it can't chop around. But that's kind of the, right? That's what makes it not the easiest thing in the world. And then also when you're starting the position, you have small size. That way if you're wrong, like if I'm wrong in a breakout trade, then I'm only losing on 3 micros instead of the 9 micros that I'm going to eventually get into if it, you know, validates my idea. So when you're exiting the position, you're in heavier size, and when you're, you know, exiting position in profit, you're in heavy size. When you're exiting position in a loss, you're either break even after you've sized in and you ended up getting chopped out, or you've just cut it with a very small size. You know? Oh, yeah. Well, NQ's not doing much else. Gold's still kind of selling off. Five-minute on gold still looks good. See if I can catch a quick. Yep, pretty much. Nice. All right, I like gold. I think I like gold. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. Gold should not be able to be so clean, bro. Just the way it gives you just like 88 to 84. Like, oh, that's so amazing. I wish NQ would move like that sometimes. Look at NQ. Like NQ is actually depressing. Yeah, you can trade gold on TopStep for sure. It's limited to micros, but you can. What are we doing in Q? What's the plan? We're just gonna grind up all day. Try to just get a little short. What we've done here is just from a pattern recognition standpoint is continue to break session highs and then we pull back like 10 points. So if I got there, I'd try to look for like maybe I might still take it. What we've done is continue to take highs and then we get pretty clean pullbacks. It is counter trend, but they play out a little quicker. I wouldn't look for a ton here. Run a 10-point stop because that's been about the range that we've seen. We can't clear new highs by more than 10 points before we get a nice little pullback. So let's see if we can get under 407, 406, take a quick scalp. Just compounding these small trades here. It's strange, I'll tell you that much. Every time I see, I've only taken 2 of them. These short trades on the high day break. The last time I took it, I got caught in this. And we haven't seen that. Like that was one move in the past 4 hours where we've actually like broken out with volume. But every other time we've broken highs, it's by like 10 points, and then we get a nice retracement. Every time I seem to take it, that's not the case, huh? We'll see. I just find that interesting. Probably point out like 50 examples of these candles taking the highs and then pulling back 15 points. Except for the one time that I try. NQ is annoying. NQ's annoying. NQ's annoying most of the time. NQ's been annoying a lot recently. I agree. Yo guys, we're about 30 likes away from 100 likes on YouTube. Can we get to 100 likes on YouTube? I'm just looking for like a quick 10 points here. The idea here is that look, it's a slow grind up day. We don't really have a lot of momentum behind this market, so there's a lot of levels being retested today, just kind of holding structure, grinding higher. I understand that. So I'm shorting this high day break because we've continued to see that every time we kind of break high day, we see clean retracements there, right? Retracement, broke high, retracement, broke high, some retracement, broke high. Now we're seeing retracement. So that's just kind of the idea, man. Just taking a little off the top. Of course, we could get caught in kind of a breakout, but that just hasn't been the price action today. We have not seen breakout potential in this market. There's been a couple little moves in this little scalp. There's been a couple little moves where we've got it broken out, but for the most part, it's a slow grind. We're taking highs and then getting some decent pullbacks. So that's not a bad little scalp. Shit, I might try it again. I might try that little 10-point scalp again. Not bad. Not a bad little $50 trade. How's my day been? It's been slow. Yeah, been fighting to get green a little bit. Fighting to get green. Hey, Christopher, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Everybody watching, man, I appreciate it if we get 100 likes. 100 likes. InQ analysis was good. Execution bad. Sometimes it be like that. Have you taken payout from TPT? Yeah, I've taken a couple payouts from Take Profit Trader. Shorting high a day for 10 points is continuing to work at the moment. I think at the moment I'm just waiting for like a new high day break, and then I'm just gonna short for 10 points. That's what's been working every single time. It only probably continues to work the more extended we become, right? So I don't mind that idea. The frick? Why won't it let me like drag the screen? What's happening? Anybody know what this is? What is happening? What is happening? What is this? It won't let me drag the screen. What the frick? How'd that happen? Does anybody know why? I can't drag the screen. It's like... No, this is the 500 tick chart. Click price on the right and extend it. And price on the right. I've never had this issue. Click to control. Oh, something happened. I don't know. We're fixed now. That was weird. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is wait for a new session high. Like, are we running in any key levels here? I think continuing to wait for session highs and then just getting short for 10 points is the grand idea. Well, we're green on the day. I mean, this morning was a little bit of a rough start. I think the system to follow today would have just been a buy and hold strategy. The breakouts have just not been clean, to say the least. We can't break out without retesting, so just buying and holding it closer to the bell would have been a better idea, but that's in hindsight. I mean, that's usually a better idea, but it's not that easy to execute. Have to have some pretty damn good foresight. Yo, chat, are we at 100 likes? Are we at 100 likes? Come on, baby. Anybody see any setups on any other markets? I don't. Why are you ignoring me? Why do you prefer? I'm not ignoring you, bro. I don't know. It's just what I've always traded. That's my best answer. It's just what I've always traded. I think ES is definitely better for. I think trying to take breakout trades, I think NQ offers better price action. But I think ES is probably better for like traders with longer hold times, following trends, stuff like that. Sometimes I forget silver exists. I know that sounds crazy, but I just do not trade it. I think I must prefer to trade gold. But they are recovering. The metals are recovering real nice. Silver is dead to me. Yeah, same. I don't think I've taken a single winning trade on silver. Like I didn't trade the metals much during all that, and I still don't. But when I did mess with silver, it was just losses. Gold was probably closer to 50-50, but yeah, silver is just L's. L's on L's. I mean, if I'm gonna go trade, yeah, I just prefer to trade gold. I think a lot of the time when I was trading the silver, it was like I was looking a lot at gold for, you know, just kind of because they don't really follow each other perfectly though, because you'd see a lot of weakness on gold at some point during that parabolic run, and silver just did not match it. Or I say weakness, I mean gold pulls back 20 points and silver just consolidates, I guess, in that sense. You know what else? You know what other market was at all-time highs? The Nikkei. That's so weird. We have like just a hang, like ugh. It's like a gap with a doji up there. I don't. Give me something decent to trade. I don't know. That's. It gapped up 3.5%. Yup. You still have that silver bar, Dad, that you had? I mean, what you bought that? You still have that? What did you have, like an ounce? Or how much is a bar? A couple ounces? You must have had that at like $15. Oh, I could have sworn you had a silver bar. You showed me it. Okay, we got NQ breaking down here. I felt good to be counter trend. The higher we go, obviously, the if you can still survive counter trend trading, the better your odds become. The more extended we are, right? Oh wow. Let's see. Let's see if we just get bought right back up to the highs. That's what you'd expect on a slow grind up day like today. Yeah, I don't have the Dow actually. I only have the Russell. I should be. I mean, if we're trying to get long, what Dow's at all-time highs, right? That's what I should. I don't have the data for it though. Yes, looks good coming back into the all-time highs also. Symbols YM. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. Live account issues. Live account issues. Cons of having a live account. I think it's the only market I don't have. I might be interested here if we see 370s maybe to take a dip buy here. Or maybe even do something like this. Get in one, maybe look for 60s. Just be very patient, methodical with that kind of entry. Then you'd want to stop it out under this pivot off 340s, a higher low there. Just to hold structure and keep going higher. Might not even get that though. I just want to get to 45K with 3 contract scalps. Well, my position start is 3 contracts, but I mean, if they actually want to work with me a little bit, then it typically ends up being closer to 6, 7, 8, 9 sometimes. But to answer your question, it's only 150 green days at $300. It's not even half a year of just base hits to build up a solid account balance. Right? If you make 300 a day, you only need 150 of those days. Obviously, there's gonna be red days in there too, but yeah, I don't trade the open, man. I feel like trading the open's a little bit gamblish to me. I know some people do well. I don't know. I don't do it. I don't do it, and I don't know. People talk about like, oh, a big selling point in the industry is like, oh, I traded I traded the market open, and I took my trade, and it took 10 minutes, and I got to do whatever I wanted to do for the rest of my day. The open is an absolute chit show. Now, can you make quick money at the open? Yeah, but it's hard to show a lot of consistency when the volatility is as insane as it is out of the open. Price doesn't even know where it wants to go. It's not saying it can't be done, and I'm not crapping on anybody who does trade it. I just don't trade it. I just don't trade it. I have no edge trading it, so I don't even attempt, right? Like I genuinely don't think I would have any success doing it, because how am I supposed to be confident about where price is going when the market doesn't, you know what I mean? The market isn't even confident about where it wants to go. So no, I don't do it. I'm cautious about what this looks like. This feels like I'm gonna get filled and then instantly stopped, and the market's just gonna take a huge crap. Is that what's gonna happen? Should I have had the order at 75? Gonna hold the NQ shorts to see how low it can go. Nice. You see TopStep at a Superboard? No, I keep waiting for somebody to post it. I haven't seen it. What happened? Like, what did they do? I think I saw a clip of it. It was really. It was like somebody skiing, or like doing a half pipe thing. I don't know why they. I love TopStep. I don't know why they correlate snowboarding so much to trading. Like, what is the obsession with the snow? I don't know. I think Michael just really likes snowboarding. It doesn't make sense from a marketing perspective. I'd be like, oh, this is a Winter Olympics commercial. Oh no, it's a prop firm commercial. Wouldn't have guessed it. He's an Aspen? Yeah, no, I know. Just so much connection to the slopes, brah. Oh yeah, is that guy in the Olympics? That guy there I was talking about, is he in the Olympics right now? Because it's the Winter Olympics, right? Is he competing in the Olympics? Ski the slopes, then trade the breakouts. TopStep. Free solo, yeah. I wanted to be in the, I should have been in the commercial. Come on, bro, you're not gonna pick me up. Why didn't you scoop me right there? All right, let's look at gold. Hi from Europe, what's up? I don't know. I don't want to chase it this high, obviously. I would have liked to got filled on the dip. Y'all know that, though. Chat, are we at 100 likes? I feel like I'm getting better at, as far as like I'm not FOMOing into markets that are not offering great potential, like great breakout potential. What's the point of me trying to chase this when it just showed like not necessarily weakness, but just a lack of true breakout momentum potential? So why would I chase an entry up there? You know? Now if it shows that it's gonna break out imminently, then sure, I'm gonna get in, but I don't have any appetite to try to chase. Best case scenario, I get chopped up at the moment. Yeah, so TopStep went away with the affiliates, but they'll do a Super Bowl ad, huh? Rip. Some of the ads were not that good. Some of them just don't make any sense. Do we even think we're gonna see VWAP today? VWAP's all the way down at 193. Yeah, man, if it works, like if it works. But even that, are you talking about the orb? Like that's at least that's 15 minutes after the open, you know? Some of them are just trading as soon as the bell opens. Dude, gold is so tempting to just take 89 to like 87. It's actually the most tempting thing in the world. I'm watching gold here for a possible break into like 88, 87 here. If I see another hard rejection at 91, I'll try to get in for a quick scalp short. All right, let's see. I'm in just for a quick three micros. I want to see a breakdown through 89. See if we can get a nice little aggressive move here. We have lows at 85 to go take out. I break even. It's risk-free, more or less. Chance it gets hit. You want to see some acceleration here. If not, then it's, yeah, just kind of take me out. Good, better luck next time. This is one where it's like, yeah, we got to go here, bub. See if I can hold on to this and get a break 84. I'm going to try to be a little bit greedy here. A little bit gritty. Griddle. I'm right now, I'm just kind of waiting to see if we can get continuation under 86. I'm going to try to add in aggressively, okay? Target would be like high 70s. I mean, that's best case scenario if this works out. If not, it should just be a scalp for a couple points. We're looking to get in aggressively here. I want to see confirmation of a break of 87. I like the double bottom here. All right, I'm in more. Break even. We need it to go right now. In 5. It's got to go right now. That's the only thing. There's 86. We got to get the break at 84. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're right here. Just get it. Just watching. I want to see a retest of 86 on the bid. It's actually funny. Like sometimes whenever I'm in the trade, I start to look at the orders, like the actual orders a little bit more. Not that I'm trying to like read level 2, but I'm just looking at. Like, I want to see 86 get. I want to see 86 stay on the bid. I just want to see it stay. Like right here, I want to see it stay. There we go. Looking for the break 84. A little bit of hesitation here. There we go, 85. Nice open there. We can dump. We can dump right here. It's now or never. Got to go right here. We got to go right here. Oh, come on. Break 85. We could get caught in a bouncer here, but I kind of want to risk it and see. It's break even. There's no real risk here. The only risk is that I don't lock in some profit. But I like the double. I like the double bottom. I want to see a break of it. It may or may not. I'm playing it pretty damn tight. I understand that. I just want to see if it can. I know that the gold breakdown trades can get very, very nice. So I kind of want to see. I'm aware that it may not work. In fact, it's kind of looking like it might be holding for a second here. Yeah. That's okay. I tried it. I have no regrets. Could still work. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. I took 2 off there. Really clean breakdown trade on gold. I love it. Love that breakdown trade on gold. Let's go get 70s. Let's get 70s here. I'm take one off. Take one off. We're just slowing down a little bit. I'm gonna take one off there. Yeah, that's not bad. 80s to 85. Don't love the bounce. I'm gonna martingale. I'm just gonna size the hell in and go break even because I don't care. Nice, nice, baby. Take one off there. Pull it. Pull that bitch. Yeah. All good. All out. 520 on that bad boy. LOL, love to see it. What's good, Fade? We love catching them breakdowns, chat. We love catching them. I thought it could go, but it's like, we gotta go. Come on. I don't know. 70s would have been clean to see just right there instead of hiccuping a little bit. Dude, the break even is sick. I just spam their sell button and hit B right after. That works. That thing works, man. Oh yeah, baby. Just my imagination. I think gold still breaks down under 80s here, to be completely honest. Well, today's turned around nicely. Most of the profits today have come from gold, actually. Nice little profitable day, damn it. Nice little profitable day. Y'all let me know if my mic gives issues. I just plugged in my phone. Sometimes it's weird like that. Hello, what's good, Abdullah? Does ticks? Hold on, let me read this question. Does ticks not make your trading slow at the current time? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it obviously the tick chart, because it's an order-based chart, is going to give us a lot more opportunity as far as market structure and price action setups whenever there's volume in the market. So certainly it's not as practical right now. It's not as solid because the market's very, very slow. But it is kind of a habit just to use it. And we've caught in some nice ones. Even still, it's not the fastest market, but there's been some nice setups on gold to catch on the 500 tick. Not to say you couldn't have caught them on the 5-minute as well, but yeah, it's second nature for me to use this chart, so I do, even though it's not the best environment for it. But at this point, I mean, it looks so similar to the 5-minute sometimes that it's not really a big deal. Yeah, NQ is just a snooze fest right now. Yo, guys, can we get to 150 likes, YouTube? Can we get to 150 likes? So at our worst, chat, we were only down 160 bucks today. It's not bad. Seen some setups. I'm always seeing setups, brother. Always. Always. Oh, look. Gold did dump to 71. Should have held that. That would have been, oh, that would have been, man, if we could have held it all the way down to 70s, that would have been like $1,000 trade. It's a really nice hourly candle on gold to the downside. Yep, I'm looking at that. I'm wishing I was still in that damn trade. That's frustrating. I'm not so ready to get into the short just because we have this double top in the hourly that, I mean, a retest of this level would be likely in my opinion, right? So I'm thinking dips could get bought here. That's my perspective. So I'm not crazy to be trying to short it again, but if there's a quick breakdown setup, then I'll take it. Nightbot cares about the all caps, but they weren't banning that guy in here earlier that was spamming the same message 55 times. Nightbot. I don't even know how I got Nightbot. What even is Nightbot? Gold just fading. Gold's just fade, or sorry, NQ is just fading. Where are the buyers at? How's everybody's morning been, guys? Green day, hopefully on the hopefully a green day so far. I know it's Monday. My short NQ. Yeah, we are kind of just like fate. This is typical price action before reversal. Like the rally is unable to hold. We're just continuing to stair step lower. I almost would like to get into like a quick short scalp through 70s here for like just, I don't know if I'm gonna have it a chance. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna force anything, but we're just stair stepping lower. At least it's an eval, man. That's not so bad. That's totally recoverable. First green Monday in a while. Nice. This might be my first green Monday in a minute. I don't really remember, to be honest. Yeah, NQ's just like, it's totally fading here. It's just a slow meltdown. I wonder if like as we lose this level, if we can maybe pick up some volume through. It's certainly not the price action I like to see in a buy position. We're not holding higher lows. We're not holding structure. We're just kind of slowly melting into new lows, trying to find support. It's not my favorite type of price action if I'm in a long trade here. I'm gonna quick short scalp 3 micros. See if we can get some clean price action through the 60s. We'll see. I mean, if anything comes of this, maybe nothing will, but This is the price action you see before maybe we see some volume to the downside. It's just a slow fade and we can't find support. I might look to take just 10-15 points here, to be honest. Read above. Sorry, not green, but happy where I'm at now. Yeah, that's nice recovery, man. Nice recovery. This is a little bit lame right here, to be completely honest. A little bit lame. Let's break these lows. No raffles today. No raffles, man. Not today. I mean, that's exactly what we're fucking looking for. Oh, we're just like, oh boy, we're just today. It's just like, bah, 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 bah. Oh man, it's just one of them days. Damn it. Lovely. I mean, telling you, even though it's a $60-$70 trade, it's just. Thank you for that, though. Appreciate the kind words. Feels like a struggle to get $10 out of this turd. That's facts. Oh, here we go. Gold dumped some more. This is my kind of day right here. This is not the craziest P&L day, but it just, we're really in rhythm with some of these trades. It's like boom, boom, boom. And the risk is so small today, dude. The risk is tiny. Get in there, break even, pow, pow. I love it. I love it. I love that. And you long. See, I'm not totally interested. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. We'll see. I might create that theory in my head, but at the moment, I did not like how we're failing to hold structure. It's like an uptrend, and then we just fail to hold that structure. It's a slow fade, and then now we're picking up volume to the downside. This is the opposite of what I would want to see. Obviously, there's some anticipation, like, okay, you have to understand the higher time frame. We're in an uptrend, like try to get long. I get that, but right now this looks a little scary. Yeah, I agree, Fade. Are you able to trade MGC on TopStep? I am. I just took a trade on MGC, but a couple minutes ago. How many MGC can trade on TopStep? I think 6 is my limit. 6 micros. We are really in rhythm today, man. We're up 600 just trading like just a couple micros. I don't think we haven't gone over 8 today, I don't think. Some kick-ass buying there on gold there. Yo, man, I appreciate everybody in here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it. Get the word out. I've got some more of those cool thumbnails, man. If y'all like today's, I've got more. I've got more chats. I made so many more. They're actually, I was having fun. Don't get me wrong. All right, so that was Tuesday, right? Oh no, today y'all saw Monday's intro. This is Tuesday's intro. Look, I'm excited about this. Okay, just let me be a nerd. All right, that's Tuesday. It's all Wolf of Wall Street themed. I did this myself, by the way. I'm actually pretty decent at like Photoshop. Oh no, I got y'all. All right, look, this one's Wednesdays. This one's Wednesday. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got? Is this made with AI? You know what? A little bit of AI, a little bit of AI, a little bit of me. Thursday. Okay, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. This is how we're gonna end the week. Oh, that cracks me up. Look at NQ go. All right, let's lock in. Bounced off the lower fair value gap, and now we're just gonna chop around. What fair value gap? Wouldn't this be our only fair value gap? Got my L down to 404. Nice. So yeah, it seems like a lot of people are getting like chopped up today. Chad, it's very simple. Simply do not accept a loss. Simply don't accept a loss. Simply go break even. Just kidding, not financial advice. That doesn't work. That doesn't work all the time. Everything's starting to, I mean, kind of recover a little bit. It's just like, do we think NQ is going to get into new high days? Is really the question. I mean, if we get new lows on NQ, it kind of becomes, I mean, you're just pulling deeper into this range. See, this is where it gets tricky. It gets tricky whenever, not saying this whole thing's going to reverse. That's the furthest thing from what I'm saying. But like anywhere within this range feels like a good spot to get long, right? We're well above VWAP. We're kind of holding structure more or less. The selling is weak and slow. So it feels like a valid entry anywhere in this range, right? So you just keep buying dips, but if there's no recovery, then it just ends up getting really ugly. But right now we're retesting previous resistance here, trying to base off of 340s. But probably doing more chopping than anything. This PA is weird, dude. This PA is weird, dude. I'm telling you. I'm just waiting for gold to do something too as well. Gold's been treating us nicely. I think most of the profit today has come from taking gold trades. Gold's been clean. Clean. So copy trade, lucid TPT and all that. Yeah, I'm trying to do it in a different session, to be completely honest with you, because it's a lot to me. It's a lot to even still like doing with how quick some of my trades are. it's hard to go from like Project X to another account and then pull up that chart, and I don't have to take charts over there. It's just a little more difficult. So I'm doing it at a much slower pace, trying to do it maybe in the Asia session a little bit. Save my TopStep live account to trade with y'all on the live streams. Because it doesn't work. Y'all know it doesn't work with TradeSyncer. The Project X accounts do not work well with Tradevate when you're trying to copy trade. So it's like a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt having to hop between. So I think I'm trying to focus on trading that bunch of accounts in a different, just in a different setting, or like a different session maybe. It would be awesome if my Project X account would do a good job working with the Tradevate accounts, but it just doesn't. Hold on, I got you. All right, mic should be better. Try to get tagged into a quick short scalp on NQ here under 362. Very tight risk. Looking to break this structure down through 60s, 50s. We're failing to break higher on the 5-minute. Should be a quick one. I don't want to hold through too much red. Probably don't want to see it back above 374, to be honest. I'm trying to catch this quick breakdown through the 60s. Looking for that high. That high right now we're testing needs to get rejected. That'll be my stop now. If we re-break 75, I'll get out. If we need to pick up some speed back down under 60s, maybe try to add to. I mean, adding is a huge part of my trading, but not every situation is the best to try to add. And like in this example, I could see this market breaking down a little bit, but with how much momentum, I'm not sure. So it makes me a little skeptical to add. Although selling moves typically have more momentum behind them than buying moves. So I do also like to add into the selling moves, but it's all just kind of within context. It's kind of a feel thing sometimes. Depends what it looks like down there at the 60s, to be honest. Like, we got to get into the 60s first. We're trying to catch the breakdown from 60 to, 50s, pretty much. Maybe 40s, 60s, 50s, 40s would be good. Got to break under 60s here. $75 is where I cut it off. And now we're breaking out in the 5-minute. I kind of want to let this 5-minute close. I know that sounds strange, but we're talking about 20, 30 bucks. I'll take it. I'll take a little bit of a deeper red one on this one. I'm gonna let this 5-minute close. I don't think we see a lot of follow through above 80s. I'll let the 5-minute close. How much your live balance, your ladder withdrawal? The whole thing, man. It's not how it starts when you get a live account. You have to get like 30 winning days, but yeah, you can withdraw the whole thing. That's clean. Yeah, here comes the 5-minute candle close. This is what I wanted to see. If we close back at the lows here, the 60s. Yeah, we're stuck in the chop right now. See what this 5-minute wants to do. Probably look to bell sooner or later here on this. We're just kind of stuck in chop. With breakout potential, I suppose. Chad, I promise you I'm not a market maker. Like I do promise I'm not. What the hell just happened? Yo, NQ is just so bogus. 50-point dump off. Wait, I feel like adding into this. Oh, that might be a mistake. Go. No. I try to add into that breakdown there. Okay, we got news or something. Yeah, gotta be news, right? You plan to take the whole thing out after 30 winning days, T says. I've actually had this account, man, for like 7 months, so I'm well beyond 30. I think I have like 150 winning days in the live account or something like that. Trump on Truth Social, what'd he say? Lovely day, lovely day. Brother. Volatility. $700? Yeah, we're here, man. We banged the scalp trades pretty nicely today. I was complaining a little bit about the follow through that we were seeing earlier in the session. So we've done okay. One on TopStep is daily loss limit on 50 gauge. You know what, dude? I think it's $1,000. I think it's $1,000. I think it's the live account loss limit on a 50K account. Could be wrong. Could be more. What are you doing, buddy? Yo, anybody just joining in, guys? This is a TopStep live account. We made $700 all live on stream. P&L was flat coming into the session, just totally flat. First trade of the week, first couple trades of the week, up $700. Couple micros. Where are you going? I wonder if we just get really choppy after that bit of volatility we saw. There's potential for a wick run setup as well here. Depending on what this looks like up above 55. If we get a hard retest of 48 here, you might get a little breakdown trade. Price consolidating here, trying to break past 50s. If we see 48 right here, excuse me, if we see 48 right here, we'll probably see 38. So I'll take a trade if we break under 48. Excuse me. Okay, see this? I'm looking at 48 right here. Look. I'm looking at 48. I'm in. I'm looking for 10 points quick. You see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Give me my money. Give me it. I'm in my fucking mode right now, chat. And not everything has to be stressful, man. It's just a couple, you know, $60, $70, $80 trades, a couple of them. Give me that shit. I'm just gonna start sitting at my desk all day and just printing money. I'm gonna have no life. I'm gonna have no life. This is a kick-ass start to the week, chat. Let's go. Your stream is very delayed. It's not that delayed, bro. Until you tilt? What would make me tilt? We're talking about $70 trades here. I'm putting myself in an environment where tilt is... Obviously, tilt's always possible, but... Have you set up the keybinds to get break even so fast? That's a good idea. Let's just print all day, I imagine. How do we do that? You go to settings. If you're on Project X, then you go to hotkeys. Then you set the bind. Set it to whatever you want. And then you go to your order tab, and then make sure the H is enabled up there. That's going to enable the hotkeys. Them hotkeys are changing my life. They're changing my life. Me and Mrs. Jones. Let's play some music. Yo, if you guys are just joining in, TikTok, we're live on YouTube, BPCTrades. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. You guys are getting the absolute best trading content on YouTube. Hotkeys are awesome, I agree. Hotkeys, I mean, all I need, dude, just the B button. Wish I could use it on my phone, but I'm gonna try to make an effort not to trade as much on my phone. New subscriber, thank you. Yeah, no, the Adrisa, if I'm understanding you correctly, that trailing drawdown, once it locks in place, it's locked there, and that becomes your minimum account balance no matter what. It just locks there. It locks there. There's no more trailing at all. So hopefully that answers your question. How much can you take out of that 46K live? All of it. All of it. Yeah, just once you clear that buffer, Idrissa, once you clear that buffer, whenever it is that your drawdown locks, figure out what that is. It's never gonna move up on you again. It'll stick right there. It'll stick right there, no matter how much drawdown you're in. Now, if you hit it with your, within your drawdown, if you hit that limit, then you blow up or whatever it is. But it's not gonna. Yeah, it just sticks once it's done. Once it sticks there, that's where it's at. That's exactly where it's at. That then becomes your maximum loss limit. Chat can back me up. Am I correct about that, chat? We're talking about intraday trailing drawdown. Once you clear the buffer, that drawdown just is totally stuck there. It's not going to do anything. All right, we got buyers stepping in on NQ. Why do you look at 500 time frame? Well, it's an order-based chart. I pair it with a time-based chart because the more volume, the more orders are coming into the market. It's not only that, but also I can just see more market structure and more price action within these candles. That's really the main thing. There's more levels that develop. There's more pivots, right? I can see in more detail how each and every level is reacting. And so that helps me a lot take these breakout trades. I can see exactly kind of, you see the wicks here on the 5 minutes to the right, you can see exactly how price is reacting here, right? Sometimes it can get a little noisy if you're, just, if you're not using it correctly, right? Or if it's not a fast moving market, it can get a little noisy and difficult, but that's what I'm using it for. There's more market structure in here, right? If I'm looking to trade through structure, that's a big part of my process, is to trade through weak structure. So for me, being able to see each of these levels exactly how we're reacting here, right? That's huge for me to be trading with the tick chart. There's just more market structure, more detail. That's a lot of what it is. Like if you're looking at this 5 minute here, we're looking at this candle. Like if you're interested in getting long here, which I wouldn't bash you, because that's a decent move off of that volatility. It's some strong buying. There's no pullback in here on a 5 minute, and you can look at a 1 minute, but if you're gonna do that, you might as well just look at the tick charts. It's gonna give you more structure. Right here you can see like a pullback developing on the 500 tick chart. On the 5 minute you can't see anything. You see a wick, but like where is structure actually holding within that pullback, right? You can see here the buyers are stepping in at 58. All I can see here, like I don't know where it's been within this wick. I know we're going up and down on a wick, but I don't know where it's been, what's holding, things like that. I'll make a more in-depth video about that, but I mean it's going to come with a lot of practice, but it's going to give you more market structure to go off of. And when you're looking to trade through structure, take breakout trades, trade through levels, seeing exactly kind of how we're responding there with an order-based chart is going to help. Now listen, if you guys aren't like scalpers like me, then maybe it's probably going to do you more harm than good. And not every trade it takes a scalp. You guys see me hold trades for hours. It really just depends on like what happens, But more often than not, there's more scalp opportunities, and since that's kind of the nature of, like I'm an active trader, I'm usually just taking scalp trades. So market structure is market structure. I kind of agree, but I also kind of disagree. I mean, when we're looking at a slower market like this, yeah, I mean, you could put them next to each other and say, hey, these are pretty much the same. But like when the market actually gets a lot of speed momentum behind it, the market structure shown on a tick chart is going to be, right? Like if we're moving points on point, like 20, 30, 40, 50 points in one or 5 minute candles, you're going to just see tremendous amount of market structure on the 500 tick chart compared to, or any tick chart compared to the time-based chart. That's what I like about it. Like when the markets pick up a lot of volume and start moving quickly, the tick charts are going to show all that structure and keep you better in pace with it, instead of just getting left behind looking at a time-based chart. But no, I agree. Like in this environment, yeah, they're pretty much. I still think that there's a better edge using the tick chart, but yeah, they're similar right now. But we're also not moving very quickly right now. Yeah, that's really what makes the tick chart stand out when we have momentum. Right now we don't really have momentum though, so they do look similar. What does a trade hold, duration, and futures? I don't understand that question. Are you talking about how long I hold trades? Well, we've had quite the day here. I think we've taken as much as we can out of this market today. What would you suggest for a beginner? ES? I think well, you know what, man? I don't really trade the tick chart on ES. I think ES is easier to trade, for sure. I think I would probably suggest ES, yeah. In fact, I think I'd probably do better trading ES. I just haven't worked up the ability to go and do that yet. I think ES is a lot easier to trade than NQ. I think NQ can offer just a little more volatility sometimes, which can be good, but it can also hurt you. I don't know. Oh, yeah, man, I'm trading with a TopStep live account. There's no minimum. There's no trading rules. You have contract limits and risk parameters. That's pretty much it. Don't hedge. But other than that, there's no minimum hold times. Not a live account. Minimum hold times on TopStep XFA? I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't seen any rules. I've never seen anybody complain about something like that happening to them. So no, I don't think there's. And I'm pretty confident there's no minimum hold times on that XFA. Right now, what are you looking for? They say. I don't know, man. Honestly, I might stay live another 10-15 minutes. We'll stay live until like 1. But look, I've taken a lot of trades today. I'm a little exhausted mentally. We've taken a lot of trades today. I think my day is pretty much done at this point. Yep, because I mean, if we keep taking trades, we risk giving it back. I'm happy with where we're at. Considering how crappy today was, I'm very happy with where we're at. One winning day from payout hit DLL during London. Yeah, bro, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just don't try to get. I mean, don't rush back, man. Don't rush back. Just just base hit it back. What was your daily loss limit? Like, what's a DLL on a 50K account? Like $1,000? You got that. It's like string together 3 solid days, man. Be very patient. Take solid trades. Keep your risks small. You're gonna want to size back up and just act like you're gonna want to size back up and make the profit you wanted to make, but just take it slow. Yeah, you got 1,000, man. Give it a couple days. Just work back towards it. Give it a couple days, though. When did your DLL go from 3K to 4.5? Over the weekend, they sent me an email saying they increased it. I don't know why. I don't really like that, but I mean, I could go manually. How do you manually set it back? Yeah, they have it at 4.5, which I don't really like that. Liquidate and block, or just liquidate? Probably liquidate and block. I mean, I'd be pissed if I just got liquidated and not blocked. If I just got liquidated after I hit a 3K and not blocked, I think I would immediately probably try to trade with what remaining drawdown I have. Keep it at 4.5. I don't even want it that wide. I think it's too much. I think it's too much. Anybody use the trailing drawdown profit? How do you set up to trade on TopStep and copy to other platforms? I don't do that. I tried to do that. It does not work. The system just does not work. And live, do you have access to the whole account? Yep. Mandy does. Okay. Haikanashi? I've never used it, man, to be honest. Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, you have to trade like 30 days, man, and hit like 250 a day or whatever it is to access all of it. But yeah, you can take all of it out. You can copy trade TopStep with TradeSyncer. Well, I have issues. Maybe because mine's a live account. I don't know, but I have issues. It like sends double the orders to the other accounts. It's just glitchy. Yeah, you move your XFA balance to a live account. Limitation to each day profit. No, but if you make like a crazy amount one day, the risk team will reach out and set you up to, you're gonna be locking in some type of profit on the day. They're not gonna let you get up 8-9K and then give it all back. That's just poor risk management. So they will kind of put a trailing loss on you or something. a daily, like a profit loss, something where like if you're up 9K, then I want you to get back 4. Which I have to say I probably agree with. I know there's a big fuss about that, but like, bro, I've been in this live account forever and I never complained about that. I mean, why would you want to be up 9K then give it all back? How much are the fees? The commissions are actually a good bit. I don't exactly know. I think it's like $1 a contract. It's a little expensive. Round trip, I think it's like $1.
Order filled.
Let's see how much it is. How much was I at? 750. We'll see how much a commission cost. I think it's like $1 round trip. And then you got to pay the market data fees. Bro, TradeSyncer does not work with Project X, I'm telling you. I would like to see somebody. It just doesn't work. I don't know if it's because of a live account or what, but it does not work. I wish it did, trust me, because I would trade everything on it. I would trade everything on it. It just doesn't work. What it'll do is like it'll send the trades, but it sends like double. It sends double. Your settings. What about my settings though? It works with my TradeEvade accounts. TradeEvade accounts do fine. It's whenever I try to do Project X. Is this a brokerage account? I mean, I guess kind of. It's a prop firm live account that is ran through a brokerage. So yeah, I guess it is. We're kind of coming to an end here. I mean, we're like, NQ's starting to chop. We've taken some good ones today. I don't exactly know what I want to do here. think we continue overstaying our welcome, we'll probably just get chopped up some more. I think we'll call it. Yeah, I think we'll call it. Let's see if we can get out of this trade real quick, then we'll end the stream. I'd say W day though. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow for sure, man. I will be here.
Order
All
filled.
right, we're gonna bell there. So we're gonna end the day up 7:30. I don't think there's much opportunity here in NQ, but we will be back. Should we come live tonight or tomorrow? Well, we'll come back. We'll figure it out. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Asia today. I don't really have a thumbnail for it. Don't really have a thumbnail for it. Yeah, we'll think about it. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all. I will see y'all either tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna go chill out, take a nap maybe. We'll see y'all then. Appreciate it. God bless.